Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video, I want to talk to you what are the two best fields that you can get right now, or set yourself up with if you're going through college, or if you're thinking about switching perhaps a career, or you're just I'm sorry, if you're thinking about perhaps switching um just like a study fields, or if you are just getting out of high school and you want to know exactly what to study. All right, so this would be a good option for you guys. I'm in the tech industry, and let me tell you guys, and I think I talked about this in another video, but basically, I work for this MSP, right? We provide IT support or IT services to a variety of different industries, and basically, right, the focus is cloud and security, right? We live in a world right now where the biggest threat, even to national security, is not actual war or killing. It's not you know having the best marketing strategy for your business, or having the best sales team in your business. It's actually protecting your data, right? Protecting your data from cyber attacks, protecting your data from your data being stolen, right? And so on, right? Now, with that being said, um, the top two career fields that are going that are never gonna disappear, that are always gonna be there, and it's always gonna be on demand, are cybersecurity and cloud computing. All right. Now, why do I say these guys? All right. Again, I talked about this on another video, I believe, right? But these businesses are pretty much what they're doing there. They're migrating their on-premises servers to the cloud. Now, it's not gonna be for every business, and it's not going to be for every single server, because there are certain servers that need to be on premise because of maybe perhaps compliance, or because there's information there, or there's perhaps a custom application that needs to be run on this specific server, right? But then other services that you might have on premise, such as, I don't know, call it your Active Directory, or perhaps it could be even an application too, depending on what it is. You want to have those services or platforms migrated to the cloud. That's what businesses are doing, right? Small to medium-sized businesses, and even in large enterprises, right? Now, it's going to vary depending on, again, the type of business, right? The reason why I said only certain servers are going to go, or going to stay on premise, it's because of compliance primarily, or because there is a custom application that needs to be run solely on this specific server. So these jobs or these fields are highly on demand, and they are highly competitive. All right, people are realizing that AI is not going to stop anything, guys. All right, AI is just going to make things a lot easier. Even you could even say AI, it's a good field too, but I'm not 100% familiar with it just yet, because it's obviously a new technology. But what I can guarantee you is that if you decide to start a career or start studying for cloud computing and cybersecurity, you are set. All right. So again, let's go back here to, I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to make it short and concise. But let's talk about cloud computing, right? Now, what are some of the services that cloud computing offers, right? So like, say for example, AWS, now that I'm touching this technology, right? You're gonna have your S3 buckets, right? They're these S3 buckets is that you're able to store different types of data types. All right, now you also have for example, for Azure, you could have your identity management or your Active Directory, right? You could use Azure or AWS services to authenticate users on the network and provide different permissions and security settings, right? Now, these are just a few examples. Now, if you want to go even deeper, you could use these technologies, cloud technologies, for developing applications, or at least making the infrastructure of the backend infrastructure of these applications very, very efficient and easy to manage. All right, that's what we're touching. That's what we're touching on these projects that I've been working on, right? So that's why I say cloud computing is going nowhere. It's going to stay here, and it's going to stay here for a very long time. All right, now, cybersecurity. Why do I talk about cybersecurity again? Right, the biggest threat right now to national security is the cyber world. All right, so now that's just in the private sector, or in the public sector, I should say, right? But if we talk about the private sector, right, we know that, for example, hospitals or law firms, they want to protect these user data, right? So we want to make sure that we have the most efficient engineers to protect our networks, to protect our services, right? To make sure that we are assigning the right permissions or roles for these users that have access to our network, right? Now, at the same time, if you're thinking about perhaps hacking, yeah, you want to have hackers to be able to protect you from cyber attacks. But there's two different types, right? You have offense, where you make sure that your systems are well developed and well secured, right? So that no attacker can infiltrate, right? But offense would not only entail securing your network, but it will also mean counterattacking those cyber attacks. Right now, you also have defense, which is just solely defending your networks. Right now, you could defend your networks at different levels, right? At the network level, at the access level, at the application level, right? So you have different types of levels that you can become an expert at, and use those skills at these different levels, right? So guys, if you are thinking about switching careers, or studying, or just pick something to study for your university or college, tech is the place. And if you are picking tech, I highly recommend that you pick something with cybersecurity or cloud computing, guys. That's where we're going. All right, so I just wanted to share these few things with you. This is something that I've been thinking about lately, and that's why I'm doing these projects with AWS, guys. It's going nowhere, and we're gonna keep going, making these projects, working on these projects, studying together, so we can just make sure that we are a well-rounded professional and contribute to this society. All right, see you in the next one, guys.